Yo, people, a 7-1 blamming away at PSV. Did any of us even expect it with a lineup like the one we had today? Wow, what a match. 7 goals, six different goal scorers. I mean, Marino up front, a potential red card scandal, potential other penalty in the game. Was it offside for Marino? Lots of controversy, but 7 goals in the Champions League, and surely that sends us through to the quarterfinals against one of the Madrid teams. Now, to update you on that game, Atletico Madrid lost 2-1 to Real Madrid away, but it's still very much on in that match. So will we face Atletico or will we face Real Madrid? But first, it's your boy NLG. Welcome to the channel. Smash like and hit sub if you want to be a part of the NLG fam. You know what it is. But let's talk about today's game. Listen, our year this year, 2025, has been a bit of a shambles. A lot of mishaps and wrongdoings off the pitch, which has caused problems on it. But let's just speak about today. Let's enjoy the moment. 7 goals, and let's go through some of the stats. Honestly, it's not a game I saw coming. I really thought I called a 1-1. Shout out Johnny, my colleague. I saw him at work just before I left the office, and he was like, "Yeah, what do you think the score is gonna be?" I was like, "Yeah, 1-1," and he was like, "I'll take a 1-1." Well, we got 6 more than that, and to top it off, this team with no striker becomes the first team in Champions League history to score 7 goals away from home in the knockout stage. How crazy is that? Obviously, yeah, Calafiori getting on the score sheet, but we'll run through the goals today. Rice deserved a goal today. And he did score one, but it was offside. Ethan Raneri, baller, absolute baller today. One of the man of the match, men of the match, if not Odegaard. But we've won 5 successive UCL games in a single edition of the tournament for the first time since 05-06. So that was a 5-1 blamming against Sporting, 3-0 versus Monaco, 3-0 Zagreb, 2-1 Girona, 7-1 PSV. Now, look, we've scored a ridiculous amount of goals, and today, even through adversity, we've shared the goals amongst the team. We know it's possible for Arsenal to score goals. There are goals in this team. Our problem is in the Premier League, the way teams set up doesn't allow us to break teams down. But today, it was an absolute flurry of goals. Let's have a look at the match stats. So, Arsenal had 15 shots, 8 on target. When and how often do we ever see a conversion like that for Arsenal? 8 shots on target and 7 goals. It was our day today. Let's start off kicking off. The first goal from Jurrien Timber very early on in the game. He had an immense game today. Trossard comes in from the left, making a pass into Declan Rice, I think it is, who then weirdly took a touch outside of the defender to put himself further wide, but then whips in a cross on his weaker foot back post, and Timber leaps over Noah Lang to head it in. Great header by Timber, and he was fantastic going up and down the flanks all game. Ethan Raneri, solid game, causing problems, coming inside, beating his man on the outside, whipping in crosses. But for that second goal, Ethan Raneri, it was fantastic play by Miles Lewis-Skelly to really drill in the ball. Lewis-Skelly, as he always does, finds it really easy to find himself in the left 8 or out wide. He overlaps, finds himself whipping a really quick and hard ball into Raneri, who hits it first time and rockets it near post past the keeper. Mikel Merino, honestly, he was getting on my nerves in the first half. Very quiet first half. But I think he delivered today at centre forward. It was a complete wreck of defending at the back for PSV. I think Timber and Marino were in and around the box. The ball kept fumbling between the players. Now, Marino, was he offside or not? It's subjective, but I think it could have been offside, to be completely honest. But look, Marino got the goal. Odegaard, pillow foot, his first half. Oh, before that, after Marino's goal, we go to the penalty. Partey, what are you doing in the box? And obviously, we had to take, Partey gives away the penalty, stupid. Noah Lang converts. And we go into half time thinking, oh, what's going on here? Obviously, Skelly also had a second yellow scare. I think he should have been sent off, to be honest, and he got away with one. And then we went into half time wondering if Arsenal could uphold our end and actually not let that goal just before half time scupper our chances. And while we came out second half and doubled down on it, Odegaard getting a quick goal straight out of the second half. It was just, a tap in, ball whipped in from Nwaneri, and then keeper saves it, parries it out. Odegaard slots it in, easy goal. Then onto Trossard's goal. What play between him and Calafiori? The play was absolutely nuts. Calafiori going down the left flank, plays it into Trossard. Trossard back kills it to Calafiori. Trossard then, with intent, and that's what we want to see more of. Trossard starts running into the space. Calafiori slips him in behind the defender, and Trossard takes an amazing touch and then dinks it over the keeper. Fantastic finish, best finish of the day for sure. And then we capped it off with a Calafiori goal coming in on the right side, slipped in by, actually, was it Nwaneri or Timber at this point? But he was slipped in behind, and great finish on his right foot, across keeper, and to cap off the game, 7-1, honestly. Just what a match. Let's see who assisted Calafiori. Was it Rice? No, Odegaard. Yes, it was Odegaard. It was such a deft outside of the boot assist from Odegaard. Odegaard did really well in the second half. 2 goals and an assist, I believe, for him today. So between him and Nwaneri, you can argue he's man of the match. I don't think Odegaard had a good first half, but the second half was outstanding, and the Odegaard we should know. Well, people, I mean, now, do you think we have any chance against any of the Madrids in the quarterfinals? Again, I think the open nature of Arsenal does suit us in the Champions League. The way we play football, it allows us to exploit space. The problem is Real Madrid are the best counter-attacking team in the world. And, they can easily open us up. The question is, would we be able to, with this level of clinicalness, will we be able to open up Madrid if we get any chances? The same can be said for Atletico. I think we have a better chance against Atletico Madrid. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game. But we have surely, most definitely secured our spot for the quarterfinals, which is amazing. And you've got to give props to these boys and Mikel Arteta. It's tens all day. Honorable mentions, you've got to shout out Saliba and Gabriel at the back. Immense. Some of the tackles, interceptions Gabriel was making today, he stopped a goal going in. Shortly after they had a chance that hit the crossbar, he blocked a shot and then followed through and tackled the player. He was clearing things with his head. Saliba also class, just stomping things out. Just honestly, both of them at the back insane. Timber, class, great performance today. Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, sorry, great until he had to come off. Good decision by Arteta to take him off at half time. We don't want him getting a second yellow, and we'll need him. And then, yeah, we made smart tactical subs, brought on our whole defensive squad players, Tierney, Zinchenko, Calafiori. They all came on, and as they should, because we've got a game on the weekend, and we're going to need as many fit players as possible, and we should win that. We should win that game. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this game down below. What a fantastic evening. Honestly, this was a game I didn't even do a preview for because I was like, it's going to be a washed game. And they surprised us with 7. Can Arsenal continue this way of playing? We know there's goals in the team. However, they don't seem to have the ability to do this against teams that sit deep. We obviously play, I think it's Man United on the weekend. And, we should be winning that game. But can we take this form back into the league? Now, we know the league is more or less done, but at least give us some good matches to watch. There are solutions, there are ways to break down and beat teams. And today was a clear example of that. But listen, people, enjoy the rest of your evening. 7-1 to the Arsenal against PSV away from home in Amsterdam. Shout out the away fans. You could hear them loud and clear. And yeah, if you like the video, subscribe to be a part of the NLG fam. And you know what it is. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.